I messed up because now it's on my shirt.
I knew it. That's what that thing is. It's just stuff to make it look like you have a beard. I knew it.
We will explain during the show.
Yes.
We're going to count this off?
Yes.
All right.
3. 3. 3.
3.
1.
Action.
50. Yeah. Welcome back to
Wait, that's my line. Welcome back to
Cydney.
Being Cydney.
Podcast 2013,
Yeah.
episode 38.
Oh, we have to celebrate once we make it to 40.
37 didn't come out because what happened was Courtney had called it before we left. He was like, your computer's going to crash by the time we get to the end of the episode. And I noticed while we were recording that happened. And out of pride, I just didn't say anything. So,
You know I was right.
but one day, the one track, because just my microphone still picked up, we will put it out when if I'm like, oh, we don't have anything. So,
beautiful.
oh, sponsorship this week.
It's about time.
We are sponsored once again by FUBU.
Why did Fruit always sponsor us? Or like since we've said something about Fruit, they've just been sponsoring us.
Because they liked what we had to say and
About
bringing
the
them
Frou
back.
Stuff?
All of it, yes. So they will be sponsoring us.
What about the other guys who said they would sponsor us but still didn't get back to us? The dating apps and stuff.
Christian Mingle and
Black People Meet.
Maybe after this week. But our other sponsor is...
You always say that, and it never happens.
Yo, we'll see. We're going to work on reeling them back. But we're also sponsored by Fat Dummy Tea, in
What?
which their slogan is, it's not poison.
What? That's just... What?
Hey, just run with it, kiddo. How are you all doing?
Good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
How was you?
Typical third grader. You know, not that typical though, but you know.
How was your week in school?
Normal.
Anything happen?
No, but something's going to happen.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo. I see what you did there.
We didn't. Wait, did we introduce ourselves?
No,
we
you didn't.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you didn't get the
Where
chicka
are our
chicka.
neighbors?
You don't. Wait, where'd I get that from?
Ferris Bueller.
Okay, yeah, no. Who's that?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wait, he plays an instrument?
No, it's a movie.
No. So our band teacher made us do that. Like at homecoming, we have to play during halftime.
Oh, for real?
Sadly, and I don't want to go, but I'm forced
that's lit.
to.
I'll be there for that.
But I really want to go.
Oh, I'll be there, and I'm gonna wear my old Bruins jersey.
What is
So I have to go, and then
coming?
it's a football game.
So y'all are playing boom.
Nope,
Oh, then not.
we're playing September.
In October?
Yeah.
November, December,
And
January, February, March.
before
April,
he
May,
goes
June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
to hut, we have to go hut, and then he says instruments up, and then you go chicka chicka.
Oh, well, yes, that comes from
Cheese puff.
the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
But we haven't done it maturely yet. 'Cause
Awesome.
We keep laughing. It's pretty funny.
Cheese puff.
You gotta see that movie. That made me feel old.
Look at that.
Which I guess, wow.
That is
That ties into
pure.
this week. Well, yo,
Look at that.
Buff.
Courtney is showing that he is a growing young lad with some definition in his legs.
That is pure
Oh.
quad muscle.
But before we change and we shift gears, while we're on the
Before we
subject
change channels.
of nigglets with attitude, Courtney,
Must we?
first of all, so now, like, Cydney wants to, like, all walk with her friends and stuff, right? And she, like, leaves me behind.
Of course I do. I'm hanging out with my girls.
Yuck. And then,
Excuse.
but
You'd hang out with, brother hangs out with his friends. It's not weird.
it's not, but it's weird because like they have like girl talks and stuff. Like I hear someone say, "Yeah, Cydney's dad is so and so," and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna tune out." And then,
You'd be like, yeah, why does your dad look always so serious? He's not that serious once you get to know him.
Once you see him for the first time, it's like, okay, he's serious. But if you get to know him, like how I know him, he is hilarious.
Exactly. People think I'm mean before they meet me.
Exactly.
I'm like,
you're mean when they meet. After
No,
they
I'm
meet
not.
you, to know you.
Some people are
no.
like,
Why does your brother always look just like your dad? Always so serious.
and I'm like, because it's just a family gene. When you first meet our family members, it's we usually look, a little serious, but
Not
then
you.
after
You're
after
pretty
after,
friendly.
I know.
Oh.
After a while,
I'm just nonchalant.
nonchalant.
Mm-hmm.
Nonchalant meaning
Please stop crumpling that thing.
nonchalant means like
Cheese.
not necessarily showing any emotion, pretty even keeled,
Yeah,
So you're
that's
kind of
me.
relaxed. Just I'm observant, so I just pay keen attention to my surroundings because
You like eating cheese.
I like eating cheese. Is why, because I'm just pretty mellow and laid back. And part of my humor is because I'm laid back and chill, I say some fairly outlandish things the same way. So if you catch it, you're like, oh, wait, is he serious? So, Cydney with her friends, right? Other than, just the little things they talk about. One, I heard them the other day, they were having a conversation about Trader Joe's, and like one kid was like, Trader Joe's is expensive, and the other two, they were like, no, it's not expensive. And Cydney was like, it's like $1 or $2 more.
It's only like $1 or $2 more than what you would get from Walmart, bro.
And I just thought to
Why?
myself, wow, you were growing up very differently than I did.
From as many times I had to go to Trader Joe's to cat, trust me, it's not that expensive.
So last week, while Cydney was walking home, like I looked down for a second, and I look up, and almost on one of the neighbors' yards, Cydney was about to fight a girl.
I was?
Yes.
Oh yeah, cause she took the cause remember when I found that bracelet on the floor, on the ground? She was like, "Hey, can I see it?" And she snatched it out of my hand. I was like, "Okay, no, child, no.
So-
you want to play like that? Okay."
So what happened
okay.
was, I'm looking down, like,
Alright.
minding my business, and they're like maybe a couple feet ahead of me, because I'm letting Cydney just be a kid and have
Be
her
with my
own little
friends.
space, right? So I look, and I see the two of them tussling, and Cydney's like aggressively like trying, like she's got her hands on the girl. She's like snatching off the book bag, and I see Cydney's face, and she was like, "Give it to me!" But like she's like,
I was like on soccer mode. I was like,
I was
"Alright,
like,
I'm
"Yo,
getting
Cydney!"
aggressive."
I was like, I had to go, hey, because another 3 seconds, it was about to like,
It was about to go.
they would have been blows.
Yeah, that would have gone down.
a little more nonchalant then.
Shut up. He said I should have been more nonchalant then. No, that was one of those times where it's like, all right,
I would've. Oh, I broke up a fight today in school.
you did.
Mhm.
What happened?
It was like two of my friends were fighting.
What were they fighting
met-
over?
I remember. It was like one was at the locker, and then one of them was already mad, so he pushed him out the way. He was like, "Move," and then went to his locker. And then they started pushing each other, and then they just started fighting in the middle of the hallway.
Dang.
Awesome.
So
That
then
sounds like
I
middle
do
school
like
drama.
I pulled the back of his shirt, and I threw him to the ground,
To the groin.
So they-
and then he was like over there, and then I was just holding the other one.
Using
Brother
those
shirt.
muscles, huh?
Mhm.
Wait. So then, when me and this kid found the bracelet, it was like, so I went to go ask these people in front of us, and I was like, "Hey, does this bracelet belong to any of you?" And I said nice and sincerely, like a cute little sweetheart. So then they just looked at me for like 3 seconds, like they were like dead silent, and just kept walking. And I'm like, rude. And then the kid that I was wrestling with before, she ran over. She was like, "What was that?" And then I told her the whole summary of the story, and it was like, "Are you serious?" And then I told you, and then you're like, "Well, maybe they spoke Spanish."
Well, you gotta watch her a little bit because there was a time when she was playing around a little too much with the stick and you was like chill and she was still going about it.
Yeah, she was trying to like pretend to hit me with the stick.
Girls like that you gotta watch because that even though she's your friend,
like the kid.
Wait. Even though she's your friend, girls like that
go a little too far.
They
grow up.
Cydney,
hold on.
Wait, I'm trying to explain something to you, and I need you to seriously listen. You gotta watch girls like that because many times they may say or be your friend, but because maybe they are a little jealous of you, that may be part of the reason they're your friend. And because of that, it may come out in other ways, like snatching the little bracelet that you found or pretending to hit you with a stick. It's called passive aggressive behavior. One of my hugest pet peeves in life because I think people who are that way are a word I will not say right now.
Am I? Wait. Passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive is like when, as opposed to saying like, yo, I got a problem with you, like blatantly saying, hey, you know what, I didn't like so-and-so that you did, or I don't like you, they find other little ways to do it. Like they find other ways.
So I'm just aggressive, not passive aggressive.
Assertive. There's a difference between aggressive. Aggressive is like pouncing on somebody. Assertive is like a tree. A tree that stands firm no matter what. Someone who is passive, they see a tree or something in the way, they're gonna lie down. Or if someone is aggressive, who is gonna try to run over said tree. So assertive is like right in the middle. It's the person that's the most confident. Because someone who's aggressive is usually insecure about something, so they feel they have to go harder than normal. And someone who's passive is also insecure and typically lies down out of fear. So when you're passive aggressive, as opposed to running up and punching you in the face, they're gonna do something. They're gonna smile in your face and talk behind your back. Well, since nobody asked me how my week went.
I did.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
No. See? Passive aggressive. Now, let me stop. I was going through an emotional crisis at the beginning of this week because I found my first gray hair. And while it should be a distinguishing thing, it's a sign that I am like really, really in my 30s and youthfulness will slowly be on the decline as more pop up.
Right.
So that
I'm
night,
gonna be able to dunk on you.
Oh, you'll never dunk on me because the moment you go up in the air and thinking that you'll dunk on me, I'm going to give you a shoulder or elbow. I can assure you of that.
My legs will be like I'll be able to step. I'll step on your shoulder.
And guess what? You're not making it because I will still take you down. I promise you. I'm from the school.
Cydney.
Dad, there's only one gray hair.
Listen, when you get one.
My teacher has more than you do.
When you get one. So that's why
this kid has mad gray hair and his hairline's receding.
Yeah, see.
Dang.
That's the other thing.
He's in my grade.
I've known people like that. If you ask me my one fear in life, it's
getting old?
No, it's the receding hairline. So I'll take the gray hair over that and continue to pray to Yeshiva that I get the gene my uncle had, where at least he passed away in his 50s with a perfect hairline and not so many gray hair. But that is also why I am also overcompensating with it with this wonderful fake beard.
Okay, you need to get rid of that, Dad. You look like everything like it.
My feelings are hurt now.
But for real though, it's just the way the way you did the sideburns is like.
I did it the other day because it was just laying around, and I had way too much fun taking pictures around the house.
And even with me sleeping
I took pictures.
in peace.
Cydney, come on.
You gotta let me tell my story, kid. I took pictures with it in a suit with Cydney while she was sleeping. I took pictures in the hammock outside. I took pictures of me sitting by the piano, being all classy.
I wouldn't say anything about being classy.
It was a great time, and you missed it, and had no idea.
You look like Abraham Lincoln when you do it, though. Especially in the suit.
Thank you.
Now all you need to do is just get on some stilts and put on a top hat.
The other,
Get rid of the glasses.
I can't get rid of the glasses because I can't see. The other thing,
And wear contacts.
No, because you're looking that way, and I was like looking through the glasses, and it's like
it's
right there.
It's for real.
Oh, and cheese puff.
I can't do contacts because as soon as I see people putting in contacts, my eyes tear up. So nope, I'm cool.
All you have to do is this.
No, you do this. You put.
Have you ever done it?
No, but I've watched
Tutorials.
someone. No, I watched someone in my class do it. Like
I can't do it.
So you do it like this.
I know how you do it, but it
Do
doesn't
this,
matter. I know me and putting
and then-
stuff. I can't do that. Nope. You've ever
just
seen me
sounds-
put eye drops in? You'll see.
Oh, whew. I hated those eye drops when I got my glasses.
Oh well, that's different. That's a
No, but it was
oh,
like
see.
I couldn't see for a good 2
That's
minutes.
that's the different kind of eye drop.
like,
that was
like if
made
you have,
to
like,
dilate
pink
your.
eye?
That's made to dilate your pupils.
Okay, that's like I couldn't even take the color test thing because I don't like
Because-
beads going in my eyes.
I understand.
I heard when your pupils are like fully dilated after you take those, it looks like you're drunk. Like you can't see like that.
Well, how would you know what being able to see when you're drunk is like?
That's what I heard.
Oh, I know. I'm just messing with you. Nah, I can tell you from experience. Nah.
No, cause wait, actually, we're on a podcast.
Good answer. I can tell you from experience. I'll tell one of those stories another time. I will save that for another episode where I'll tell that story.
Wait, can I tell the story of how?
Well, let's save it because we'll save that for another episode because I kind of see where it can go and I know where it can. One other thing though,
We got a question.
no. We do not have questions.
None of y'all send questions, bro. If you don't send questions, I will throw that My Buddy doll and the recorder, which one of y'all has, and that big old stick right there at you if you don't.
Not my buddy, because my buddy is 30 years old.
Or whatever the heck that was. What was that?
It was a doll. It was the head of an LOL doll.
Why?
Because it was there.
I was gonna look for the body. Now I have to look for everything.
It's probably gone. But
No, it's not.
I told Cydney to put a pin in it because we were having a conversation in the car yesterday, and I thought it would be interesting to just kind of see where the rest of it would go.
Okay.
We were talking about
If you married a celebrity.
Yes, that's
somebody famous.
yes. And Cydney was saying. So continue what you were saying.
And it's like, you would kind of sort of be rich because, you know, people would pay you to do advertisements, like shoe advertisements, TV shows, commercials, and
But
other stuff.
not all celebrities are rich.
Not all celebrities are rich.
I mean,
I know a bunch who are broke.
Dang. It depends on, what is that gel or is that like...
It's facial fibers or something. I don't know. I didn't read it. But yo, don't wipe my face off.
This is so weird.
But
It
anyway.
feels like powder.
Anyway, we were listening to the radio yesterday,
Take 15.
and I gave an instance where I said I saw said person and there was an exchange of eyes, and without going further into that part of the conversation, you said what you said to me. I listened with like my dad ears, and there was a tone and inflection in your voice that made me just go like, You said that with such conviction because it wasn't a conversation we were actually like. You came up with that on your own, like it was something you believe. I should say.
It was just, I just did that because my nose was hurting at the time, so I was like, okay, here's just something random that I can think of. Boom, perfect.
That has nothing to do with your nose.
Can you explain what I'm saying? Can you explain what I was trying to say?
Usually when you say something like that, that's like random, like it has something to do with the conversation, but not completely. It means it's something you've previously thought of and previously believed.
Right. And that was my question to you. Because of how you unconsciously brought that up, for those that just hear that meowing, that is Clancy, the other cat that you never see.
Never.
And now she's going to come and want my attention. But anyway, as you were saying, Cydney, so it was just, there was something in that made me think or inquire, do you think that's something that I would do?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
Because, celebrity girls are pretty... How do I put this? Pretty.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not always.
I do okay.
True, but, you know.
Sometimes.
Oh, no. I do okay.
Sometimes.
I can be a little celebrity.
That is absolutely right, babe. I'm going to try not to get my fake beard on you.
That would be weird, because I love the sweatshirt, because it has the number 7 on it.
It would just get washed and be perfectly fine.
Hi, Clancy.
I think sometimes Cydney does want to marry me off, though.
What?
What? Oh, yeah.
Cydney, I think, definitely wants to marry me off.
Do I?
I think you do. One day I'll get there. And maybe that's something to have a conversation with at another time.
50's the goal.
No.
Before 50.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
How about...
I mean, like
50.
No, way before that.
How about
Yeah.
at least...
I mean, I got some being a bachelor to do
How about
still, you know what I'm
40?
saying? But
How about 40 at least?
I'd like to before that. Because, like, I'd like to have
39.
at least another kid. And I'm not trying to do that, like, after 38. I'm done after that point. It'll just be all... Oh, well.
Adoption.
Nah. That's another conversation because I can explain that. But since we should be wrapping up because Clancy is basically saying, shut up, y'all. This is the chance to pitch questions. Also, you know what? See that little conversation there? That's how we're going to get Black People Meeting Christian Mingle to come back. They're going to be like, oh, see what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Boom.
Hold up. Wait,
I didn't see
tell
it.
them about my nose?
Well, no, we've
Wait,
been...
is this real quick?
Okay, because we've been going on for a while. So I just wanted y'all to pitch questions and let's go.
So, yesterday we were at choir rehearsal because we're in the choir at church now. And
Sadly.
it's been like that. Sadly. Exactly, sadly. So, we were, me and this kid, they're like these little couches by, like, right outside of the sanctuary. So, I was sitting on the couch first. So then the kid was like, hey, can you move over there so I can see your outfit? So then it's like, okay. I move over there, and then he decides to sit on the couch I was sitting on and puts his feet up, so there's no space for me. I move his foot,
Continue.
and then I move his foot, and then I sit on the chair. And then he says, hey, these shoes are expensive. And I was like, yeah, my shoes are expensive too. And then he's like, no, they're only like $2 at Claire's or whatever store you get your little shoes from. And I'm like,
Didn't know Claire sold shoes.
Bro, I hate him.
exactly. Like, I tried to tell him that. Claire's don't sell shoes. They just smell.
We can really fight, because, like, I
Sell.
don't like him
Like, and then...
at all.
Me either now.
No, I never liked him, like, ever. Like, we could really fight.
Then, like, the doorbell rang, and there was, like, this little monitor on the wall. So we went to go see who it was. And it was my brother and it was this other girl who was my friend. And she was actually nice and not bratty. Good. So, yeah, she's, yeah. So then the kid... So while he was looking at the thing, I sat down and put my feet up. So he would know how it felt. And then he looks at me and he's like, for real, Sid? And then I was like, yep, for real. And two of the teenage girls were sitting there too. They were watching everything. And then, of course he's being dumb. He decides, okay, I'm just going to be stupid and pick up the doorstopper and throw it at her. Woohoo! And it hits me in the nose and starts bleeding. And clearly it hit me in the head too.
Well, I guess overall the theme of this week is
Getting injured.
Cydney almost getting into fights.
Clearly.
So let's wrap this
Wait,
up.
that wasn't this week. That was a couple.
That was last. That was yesterday. And the other one was last week.
Not that with the.
That was last week.
Last week.
It was last week after we recorded on Friday. So a week ago today.
Oh. It wasn't on Friday.
So now y'all can pitch questions, or y'all did that already, didn't y'all?
Send questions.
Or else he's gonna play that flute in your ear.
Loudly.
I mean, I
Very
could play
loud.
good though.
Like how I did before. No, you have to play it like how I did before. 3 blind mice.
Wait, hold on.
Well, that doesn't even sound like.
I was using the wrong hand. Hold on.
Blind mice.
Those don't even sound like notes.
Blind
Yeah.
mice.
Oh yeah, that is making my ears cringe.
Is it?
I think that is a great way to end this week's episode.
Yeah.
And we definitely need to end before my beard starts sweating off my face.
That would be hilarious.
You know how we go.
You just see it dripping down.
You'd be looking like Billie Eilish with the black stuff coming out of her face.
Why do you know who that is?
Who is Billie Eilish?
Billy.
Some crazy singing lady.
Okay.
Yeah,
She has blue hair.
Don't say that.
I've got some. Thank you. Yeah,
I like the hair though. I've only seen a picture of her.
I don't like her music, but
me either.
And there's these two people.
Well, y'all go mess around before she sponsors next week's episode.
Oh boy, there's these people on
No, she
YouTube,
wouldn't.
and they love Billie Eilish. Like,
Good for
real, it's
them.
Like, that's literally one of the only different kinds of, like, they listen to a whole bunch of crazy music.
Really?
Well, I think before you go down a rabbit hole on that,
Good idea.
I've got some research.
on that note,
yes,
Adios.
we'll be out. We'll see y'all another time.
Bye bye.